Well, there it is. Hi guys, Witty Warcraft or Witty here. I guess Witty originally because this is 10 years on YouTube now. I started 19th of February 2010. It's 19th of February 2020 now as of recording this. That's why I'm in my pajamas. I thought, oh, I better do a video just to honor this so we can come back and look at some of the things that have occurred over the years. So it all started with the Starcraft 2. I originally created the channel just to archive videos. That was the whole goal. And I had Praki's beta account of StarCraft 2. Hello everyone and welcome to the beta of StarCraft 2 or Wings of Liberty. My name is Witty and I will be showing you through everything that the StarCraft 2 beta currently has to offer. Yeah, that's an amazing microphone right there. Great. So it started off rough, as you can imagine, and over the years I kind of found my footing. I've got this Excel spreadsheet. I had to backtrack. This has not been created since the start. This was created a few years ago when I thought I've got so many videos and I would love to have them all compiled. So I had to go back and find them all, label them all, give them all thumbnails, although a lot of my early works do not have thumbnails. For example, I'll show you some of the thumbnails in quotation marks. It's just basically the automated game screen capture of what was captured halfway through the video. But as time goes by, I slowly start to work out that there is actually a thing called thumbnails. It takes a long time before I really get there. But you can see, I think it really came from Warcraft 3 in a lot of ways. Getting that personality out and those thumbnails that can sort of display what it is that you're getting to see. That's, of course, Age of Empires. As we delve deeper, and the later sections of the channel, Heroes of Might and Magic, and then Dark Souls, my character, with one of my best videos ever created as well, Callum's Corner Slam. So I know this channel is pretty inactive for the most part because if you didn't know, I actually have two channels. The main channel really is Witty, but it was, at least until I got so deeply back into Warcraft 3 from 2014 onwards. And Witty Warcraft is kind of what I concentrate on now these days and have been for a while. It's essentially one or two videos a day over there. So I'm far from inactive when it actually comes to YouTube. It's just this channel in particular. I haven't quite worked out where I want to go directionally from this channel. I would think reactionary style videos, not just watching someone else's video, but more sort of covering topics that interest me would be a way to go if I felt like I had the time to sit down and write a script and put that together. That would probably be what was most likely to hit on this channel. And if that was interesting enough to enough people, I would continue to do it. I still haven't found myself at that point yet because, well, Warcraft Reforged came out, a revamp to the game I've been playing for like 16, 17 years. Pretty big deal. So I'm still busy with all of that. But once I get into a steady pace where I feel like, oh, okay, I'm on the right train now with Warcraft 3. I know what I'm doing video-wise, which for the most part I do. And I'm getting back into that stage where we've got the campaigns down now, so anything that needs to kind of be rushed out is kind of done. I've still got to do a review of Reforged, so to speak, covering the issues of it, which is going to be a big enough video, at least for me, just putting together all the pieces of the puzzle. And then I feel like I'll be more free to embark on personal videos that I actually want to create. Do you see what I mean? Rather than feel like I have to create. For example, one of those was the the Warcraft 3 Ultimate Quiz, which I really enjoy creating, and I want to look forward into making another one of those because that was something I just wanted to do and had fun doing, and it was creative, and I didn't feel like I had to sort of like raise all these points to then criticize about. If it's something I'm interested in, I'm probably going to do a video about it. So anyway, coming back to essentially the honor of 10 years of Warcraft. Kind of Warcraft 3. Like, we started off with StarCraft 2, and I'm going to go through the list, not too nitpicky, but we're going to go through this vaguely. I've actually put the games in alphabetical order here, so you can kind of get a grip as to what Okay. I got the Twitch chat thing up there. That's because I'm currently running a rerun at twitch.tv/witty. So it's actually capturing anything that people are saying there, but they're probably not necessarily aware that I'm not actually technically live at this point. So if you saw that, I don't know where that's come from. That's nice of that person to say that, though, anyway. So anyway, Age of Empires 2, Amnesia, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Darkest Dungeon. Like, this might sort of like ring some bells. For those of you that have actually sort of watched on this channel, I know I've been inactive, so I imagine most of you are probably gone at this stage, but maybe some of you stuck around, and this video might just sort of shock you. You'd be like, oh, this guy still put a video out? That's weird. I thought I unsubscribed. But yeah, this is sort of like a way to look back, I guess. So Diablo 2, Diablo 3. You got a little bit of Dota 2, but I didn't delve into that too much. Doom 2016, Hearthstone. There's some other games, but if there's only one or two videos, I won't mention them too much. So Hearthstone got a lot of videos. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 certainly got a lot of videos. And Heroes of the Storm definitely got a fair few videos. And there's highlighted videos. Things like Skyrim as well. I did that. So League of Legends even had some in there. Left 4 Dead, Loria. There were some music videos. Does anyone remember my music videos? Yeah, crazy, right? I actually made some of those as well. Those were basically sampled from either movies or video games and just purely sampled from them. Any sound effects, etc., and then all compiled. And some of them actually, I think, sounded quite good. I wish I was better at it, though. It's something I wouldn't mind going back into, but it's very time-consuming, and as you can see, I've struggled to do good things with my time other than a lot of Warcraft 3 videos. So Overwatch, Skyrim, as we mentioned. You got Starcraft 2. Starcraft 2 was the start of my channel, and I was very happy with the game. I still enjoy that game. I don't play it these days, but I appreciate that game, and it was a fluid, fun game to play. But I did eventually go back to Warcraft 3, not even after that long. I think it was only a year or two. Like, if we pay attention on the left-hand side, this is it. This is the chronological order of my videos. And you got a little bit of World of Warcraft in there. And then when does Warcraft 3 kick in? It kicks in around about here. My first Warcraft 3 video... It's either the 4 versus 4 RT, but I thought there was a build more burrows for some reason. Build more burrows. Yeah. So only 5 months after this channel came out, and obviously being very heavily focused on StarCraft 2, you actually got Build More Burrows and Tower Island. You probably won't remember what Build More Burrows is, but it's actually... a custom map that I sort of edited because someone else created a custom map that had like a similar design to this, and it played like a one of these weird songs, like the hamster dance song. So I changed like the characters, I changed some of their path in what they did. I introduced the Blade Master in the middle, and I created this song on was it EJ or something like that? You can have a little listen to some of it.
Build more burrows. Build more burrows.
Ready to work. Something you're doing? I can do that. Be happy to. Ready to work. Something you're doing?
I actually did have to practice this map enough times, and I remember doing it to get that peon to die in tune to this song itself. So if you listen to the sound, the death sound, it's exactly on point.
Something you're doing? I can do that.
Build more.
Peon die.
I can do that.
He's actually here, he's tiny.
Be happy to. Ready to work. Something you're doing? Okie dokie.
I'm very OCD and a bit of a perfectionist, which is why sometimes I struggle to put good content out, because I get too obsessed with trying to make it really
Busy.
good.
Leave me alone.
Also, this is probably really loud. It's not the best song in the world. But it's a little funny thing I made back then. And of course, your Tower Island. Oh, the beta. Yep, Starcraft 2. There was a creep tumor trick that was really cool that I came across.
Hello everyone.
Things like that were helpful.
I'm showing you the Warcraft 3 Tower Island strategy.
Craig David.
Now I'm
That's
playing.
my name now. I had to put this witty symbol here.
So that
I
was
think that
very
was to cover the
unfortunate for us.
timer or something.
Although I've managed to secure the bottom left expansion.
So this was like a replay coverage of it. It wasn't actually like just a flat out gameplay.
To distract them and hold them back just that bit longer.
There you go. So continuing forward, you got vlogs. I remember doing like the fitness vlogs as well. Trine. I really enjoyed Trine. You should check those games out. They're very good. War for the Overworld, which is like a bit of a love letter towards dungeon keepers. Warcraft 3. As you can see, I actually did over 1,000 videos on Warcraft 3. Because it just ended up taking over, inevitably, because it was my favourite game, aside from World of Warcraft. So after a while, I didn't start the channel off on Warcraft 3, but it got to the point where, you know, I've made like 1,000 videos. And I think by the time I got to about 1,000 videos or something, like you can see this is getting to late 2013 with 1,000 plus videos in Warcraft 3. And in 2014, I think April, is when I made the dedicated channel, Witty Warcraft, for Warcraft 3 players. Essentially, it's only Warcraft 3, because I was getting to the point where I was just uploading Warcraft 3 on this. But I also wanted to sort of... The whole point with this Witty channel was like an archive place. It was just to put stuff that I did. I didn't do it to make money or anything like that. I didn't even monetize the channel until like 3 or 4 years after its inception. Its inception. I remember I didn't even have Google AdSense like activated, or I didn't know what it was. I just uploaded these videos. I just did it because it's just like, oh. But I didn't want like the Warcraft 3 to take over everything else I was also playing at the time. It was just I got a bit like, again, I get OCD. I uploaded a lot of stuff that you guys probably just didn't need to see, like these practice levels on Hearthstone and things like that. You didn't need to see those. No one was really interested in that. But that's just because that's what I did. You guys then got to see what it is that I did, for anyone that actually cared. So it wasn't really sort of a commercially marketed channel, so to speak. It was literally just what I played, and then I uploaded it. So it came across as a little bit spammy. Hence why, again, I say I moved the Warcraft 3 into the Witty Warcraft channel, because there it was its own place. People couldn't complain that, you know, it was taken over or anything like that. So yeah, a little bit of Neo Turf Masters. That's the golf game versus Pracky. Wish I could reinstall that. I don't know how to do that though. You need an emulator for it. Anyway, going through the list, Warcraft 3 into World of Warcraft, and that should be the end. All those games, even some Teamfight Tactics, got in there towards the end as well. I was playing a little bit of that. So, as you can see, the dates of my videos started to slack. I was sort of doing a lot of Dark Souls 3, and then from June onwards, it was more just uploading a video every month or two. So this is actually the first video in 2020, and it's the 19th of February. So you can see I have slacked a lot on this channel. And whether I do pick it back up again, I'm not entirely sure. At some point I might intend to. It really depends if there's essentially a market for it, or an audience for it, or interest for it. All of those things combined, because I am quite busy with what the other things are that I do when you're streaming for a large portion of the day, and then you're doing YouTube videos on top of that. Albeit a lot of those YouTube videos are from the stream, you still got to sort of create thumbnails for it, create descriptions for it, port them all over, put them in, and then I put them in my Excel spreadsheets. I put them, like I've got all the thumbnails here. So these are all dated or standard. So that's all of the games there. All the thumbnails. 2,706 videos is how many videos I have on this channel, as far as I know. And I'm pretty sure that's accurate. It might be off by a few videos if some of them are private or I missed them, but I did go through it pretty thoroughly. So that's just the Witty 1 channel that started it off. We then have the Witty Warcraft channel, which is just bonkers. Like, it goes up to 2,800 videos there. So I've actually surpassed the amount of videos I created on my main channel from 2010 on the other channel from 2014 with just Warcraft 3 videos for almost the entire part. They consist of, let's see, can I put that into a table and sort that? Okay. So they consist of 2-player campaigns, customs, melee map reviews, patron stuff, strategy games, reacts, all these kind of things. There's a lot of different styles of videos, but effectively it's all Warcraft 3 content one way or another, be it customs, replay reviews, or commentaries, or gameplay, strategy. That all goes together, campaign, into creating what was WTii Warcraft. And I've been very happy with WTii Warcraft. It started in 2014 and it's something I still am passionate about today. Like I say, enough to the point where I'm creating still 1 or 2 videos a day after 10 years. This is 10 years now. So that's why it's important, if you're going to do YouTube or anything like that, that you create a channel based on what it is that you enjoy. I enjoy Warcraft 3 enough to create 1 or 2 videos a day for it. So I keep going. And I will continue to keep going until I don't enjoy it anymore. And I'm still enjoying it. So it's not a problem. So you got to always make sure that you do it based off what you want to do. Because you can try to be the next best thing and cover the latest video game or whatever it is. But if you don't like it, it's going to show. And depending on how much patience you have, it's going to show quicker. Or it will take a longer time, but it will eventually show. So, just want to say thank you guys. I'm going off to bed after this. I'm just going to upload this to the channel, make sure it definitely publishes, because I wanted to get it out today. Just to say thank you very much for 10 years of YouTube. It's been a long time, and blimey, I guess could be another 10 years, I assume. It's what I do now, so time will tell. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and all the best. Take care. I'll see you later. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be.